How about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video and the monthly supervision has already come out with all the news, and in this case we are going to analyze the double track events that you are already seeing on screen, and we are going to see how they are, especially because the character to get in during these 3 months is Captain Britannia, who has recently been dived. And then let's see if it's worth it for this $25, which is what this platinum pass costs. Then get this a 7-star capital Arbitania in the double track ones that start today and will last until August 27. Therefore, June, July, August, 3 months that we are going to have of these double track events, we're going to be able to get that British captain 7 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, and 2 stars. Vale, the following is available for the files that have reached the irrevocable veil, who is a captain of 6 and reaches them the title of breakers. If you want to buy that platinum pass, well, you may already be getting that 7-star British captain. So let's analyze a little what the awards have been like to see if they have improved anything compared to those we had in the double track element of Cyclops, and let's see if it is really worth it. We are already seeing that in chapter number 1 of the platinum track, they are giving us 1507-star chipmunks, 2 60-star heroic crystals, paragon crystals, and fragment of basic of 6 and alpha of grade 3, and precursors of 5. Both the jumping crystal and also the envelopes for that 6-star pool platinum. If I remember correctly, no, yes, it is 6 stars. In this case, the prices are quite good for the first day. Then among them, they are going to be giving us 2, well, ISO gold, some runes in the day for enhancers, and on the 7th, we come with a bigger price. What are those basically? 2 super fabulous auto crystals and those 757-inch chips. Then look at 65 unique stone scales is degradation crystals and class selector grade 6 and paragon crystals. Now that they are quite powerful prices, that is the 7th of the first month. Then we would have more runes, more life orbs, more energy recharges, and then already on the 14th, because it seems that every 7 days is what comes strong in this double track event. As you are seeing the Platinum Selector, they are going to give us 2 others that are in Super Poblo on the 14th. The thing is that the 7-star ones, 3,000 splinters, singular stones, 1,500 here, I have exalted them and they are at par. It seems that they are the same prices as on day number 7, but you are already seeing that they are quite powerful. The prices are pretty good. Here we have a profile image also on the 14th, which is quite cool. Of that British captain, we have runes. On the 17th, more enhancers. It's more energy recharge more. What are the golden Deadpool crystals called to be able to get that 6-star gold pool, and they even won more gold. And on the 21st comes the next prize that you are already seeing. Crystal of Ultra Super Fabulous with 50 shards. Which I basically think are the same effectively with the crystal of the paragon and so on. So later we are going to focus, because in theory, as you are seeing, we should already be finishing the first month with those resurrecting platinum crystals, pull runes, and there we already have the 28th, which is the end of the first month of this double track event, and we are going to see what they are giving us, because here the prices are already increasing. 2,000 is the 7-star ones. Then they will also be giving us Abyss Nexus Crystal Selector Ultra Super Fabulous Crystal to get that Platinum piece in pool of 7, Exalted Category Crystal Grade of Exalt 6, Alpha Grade 3, and Class Selector of 25% Grade 6. The prices are not bad at all, and apart from that, they are going to be giving us 255 runes, which are not bad at all. Let us remember that for $5, there are 135 runes only, therefore I think it is going away. These $25 Captain Britain with 3 stars and a title that tells us character Krakoano is worth it. And with that, we would start the next month, which in theory should be July. Let's remember that throughout this double track event, we are going to have enhancers that simply by completing these missions, as you are seeing above, they are going to be giving us more enhancers to increase the days. Okay, in this case we will have more energy recharge, more runes we will also have. more enhancers. Then on the 35th, you are already seeing that we are going to have that next milestone, so to speak, in the first week of the month of July. Crystals other than the 7-star ones are that the 6 unique 6-star stones, exalted crystal. Let's remember that here you are going to have the small probability of getting 1 out of 7 stars and more crystals, which suits me quite well. I think it's time for Kaban to promote these double track events a little more. The brave to put in. It's the crystal of the brave. Leave me the comments. If you think this should happen, okay, runes, enhancers, energy. The truth is that I already tell you that for $25 it is quite complete, but then we have not seen the gold track, but we are going to see that later on day 42, more of the same runes, another profile image, energy, the same prices. We have seen perfect before because in the end the jackpot is at the end of the month. Maruna's Mysterium Crystals of Gold Pool on day 49 has been the next day, the next week, strong, perhaps super pie cake of 7. This does not change, okay friends? Then we are approaching the end of the next month. There we already have Brown Resus and we reach day 56 with shards, another 7-star shard selector. More Abyss Nexus, more maybe Super Fabulous, more Exalted, Grade 6 Basic and Grade 3 Alpha and 25% Selector. The truth is that it is totally worth it because apart from that, they are also going to be giving us that 4-star Captain Britain, those runes, that sword that has a capital, Britain in the form of a profile photo and a new title of Guardian of the Sword of Light. They are not bad at all, friends. Then Volen, we would start the new month of August every 7 days. As you can see, we get those selectors awards again, so it's not bad at all. Enhancers, I already tell you that this for $25 forever. I say it in the double track elements. If you have that money, it is worth it for all the number of things that are putting you here in the game, especially for the recharges, for the runes, also for those profile images. For example, on day 70 that we have those more, even more enhanced runes. Platinum pool crystals to get those 7 platinum pool chips on day 77. We come to the next week, that will be the same awards. I think they haven't dived them or anything like that compared to the Cyclops one, but we are already seeing that they are quite good prices simply for $25, and we have already reached day 84, which is the most top of the most top that we already have here, to the selector of the British 7-star captain, who I already tell you is a character. Yes, we can talk about this character. He is a character who is a full defender, okay? Yes, it is true that he has a characteristic as an attacker, but his development, as you saw in the character explanation video, is a bit slow. Therefore, he has good damage, but you have to go through his attack tree to maximize the damage. Of course, as a defender, it is totally worth going for her. She is a very good defender. Let's remember that she uses Neuroshock and that almost no one is immune to those Neuroshocks in the game. Therefore, that will give you a very good advantage. A theme of battlegrounds or alliance wars. So for friends, it is totally worth going for this British captain because apart from that, they are totally crazy prices. 7 skip 2 capitalized class grade 6 runes. We already have 300, so in total I think it's about 900 runes, which is basically what the next pack of runes costs you to the one in Peter Parker's wallet, so it's totally worth it. And then we haven't talked about the free track anymore. For example, on the last day, they give us 750 kilos of 7 chives with 6 fragments. Then also very important here, the research scholarships for that fantastic mister. So I recommend that you do not miss any type of these double track events. At least if you don't buy the platinum one, you have to do the gold one to be able to get, well, all these awards. How are you seeing, for example, on day 38, which is when the month ends? June, well, there we have more prices. I mean, don't worry, friends. Don't lose them. And as I always say, buy this platinum pass through the Kaban itself store, because with that, you will also be getting platinum and extra 7-star pool platinum crystals. Okay, so friends, the truth is that as always, Kaban gets a lot out of this double track event for a value of $25, which is not as high a value as it usually is. They dealt with different offers, and that with and that you have everything. You actually have runes, you have resources, you have life saves, you have runes, you have power-ups, energy, shards of for both 7 and 6 characters. If you are brave or paragon, you also have Mysterium. You also have the research scholarships that we are going to need to be able to get us and Mr. and 7 stars. And if you already buy that platinum pass, you will be able to have it. the 7-star British captain, who is a character that is totally worth it, as she is a quite strong defender and who will surely be a very goal in the future. So nothing, friends. Well, I hope you liked it. The video emerges about you, and see you in other videos. Bye bye.